Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Mr. Man Plays Raid here. We have a new fusion champion, Ishiyama the Immovable. I made this video to give you a few reasons why, better said why you should or shouldn't waste your resources to get this fusion champion. This is the guy. HP based nuker. His first attack attacks one enemy 2 times, second attack attacks one enemy, only one attack attacks all enemies, and applies a few debuffs like crit rate decrease and crit damage decrease and fear, which are not the best. So, how are we going to decide if this champion is good or not? And I'll show you something that you need to really consider before getting him. First of all, let me move my camera maybe here. So we're going to look at Nub Raids. We're going to look at something here, very important. The build he's using, because we have some content creators posting that this guy is dealing a bunch of damage and wow, how important, how strong, how blah blah blah. We will decide by watching with our own eyes. If they're using like super crazy build, obviously he's gonna do damage. But imagine if you're putting that super crazy build on other champions, what damage they would do compared to this guy. Anyway, without further ado, let's look at the build. Nubs is going to show us here. We need to know his build first.
But if you did have your own think
this is the most important.
Accuracy, 165.
Here. Ishiyama the Immovable. 110 HP, 110,000 HP. Not so easy to get by. 112 crit rate, we need only 100 crit rate, and 320 crit damage. 110,000 HP, 320% crit damage. I'll let you decide if you can get 110,000 HP or not. He's also having 5 stars. 5-star blessing. Yep. Which means he's getting an extra 7,500 HP from here. Crit damage, another HP, 1,000 HP, some defense, resist, accuracy. Right, let's see if this guy hits hard or not. Alright, he's gonna test it in Doom Tower.
Narcissus does have a better aura. 33% versus this guy's 28%.
Oh, that's another thing to consider. He's only having 28% HP aura, and the other guy, Narcissus, had 33 or something.
It doesn't matter which aura.
So check this out.
Comparing them to each other. So let's give it a go. Oh, there's his AoE. So we can actually get a sense. You see the HP bars. That's a good, gives you a pretty good idea.
Nobody got killed with AoE.
About 200k damage. If we come back, and I mean, let's do it one more time. I didn't realize it was on auto, my bad. And we
That's all good, bro. So let's look at the damage. He's increased his max HP, so probably his next AoE is going to deal more damage. But 2 out of 5 got killed. And the damage is not the best. Remember the gear.
Did kill someone over there that time.
Oh, actually only 1 got killed. And remember the build. The build was quite insane.
And there we go. We get a sense for his AoE. He's 250k this time. So he did a bit more there. Some more Helm Smasher procs, basically. For the sake of this, let's just, I don't know, A1. See if we can get a weak hit on her with his A1. One slight downside.
Nothing crazy, right?
I guess this way
that was a basic attack.
We're going to get a double hit on her because she's got a shield. But if we come in with Narcissus now.
Right, Narcissus. Another HP damage-based nuker. Let's have a look at him.
Get a sense for his damage.
Ah, he deleted the map. Keep that in mind.
Definitely higher. He's killed more people, and that one of those was probably a double hit, but not too much. So Narcissus 300.
300,000, so 50,000 damage more. Right, this was Nub Raids. Okay, so now let's have a look at Boozer. Different content creator, different build. The last one had 110,000 HP, 320% crit damage. We don't really need to know what he does. Let's look at this guy's build. Let's see if he's gonna...
Start blessing.
Yep, he's gonna show us the build like this. 105,000 HP, 330% crit damage. So a bit more crit damage, a bit less HP.
281 speed, 332.
280 on 81 speed, so that's a lot of speed. You need to consider that. You will not get 110 with 280 speed and 330 crit damage as a normal player, unless you've been playing Raid for like 6 years. And if you've been playing Raid for 6 years, you have a better HP nuker. So let's look at some These would be masteries. Masteries, you can change masteries, whatever. If you decide to build him, you can change masteries. Okay, what's he doing? He's doing arena.
Ishiyama here for the damage. So the get off damage is going to be a little bit less, but
Let's have a look at the arena.
All right, let's take it off the auto. All right, so we go first. Turn meter boost.
Okay, turn meter boost.
Swap them out.
Sure.
There we go.
Swap them out.
Fabian. So good.
Let's see what's happening here.
Now it's our turn. Let's slow it down for the cameras here. What should we do first? Let's start with the So this one would benefit off of debuffs. So let's land some debuffs first.
Right. So for that skill you need debuffs. Okay.
All right. We don't have much accuracy. We got about 250. It might not land on some of the DPS champions.
That's fine. Show us the damage.
Harima. But let's see how much we land. All right, so we do land a couple.
Bro, he's 110,000 HP, 330 crit damage. Nobody died. What the heck? I can do this. I can kill everybody with Sir Nicholas with only 70,000 HP and 300% crit damage. Let's see. Right, let's see one of his other skills, okay?
Here. All right, here's the big slammer. Big slammer here. Attack one enemy. Ignore 25% of the target's defense. Will ignore 50% of the target's defense instead.
So this is interesting.
Targets under 2 or more debuffs. So let's see what it can do here with the A3 against this Harima that's petrified and finish them. 20,000.
You let me know if that's strong or not. From what I can see, that's not too strong. Let's see. He's going to somewhere else. Hydra. Okay.
Against Thor here
Hydra
for damage comparison. And then we have Sulfurion here just for additional support. Let's jump
So there's Thor versus Ishiyama.
in here.
2 HP based nukers. Let's see what's going on.
Obviously, since he's max HP based, nothing can really boost up his damage. But he does have a scaling passive, which can be okay here.
So you need to consider that as well. HP based nukers are harder to increase, to get attack increased. Because most of the buffs are like 60% attack or something like that. So keep that in mind.
Since this is going to be a longer fight, he's going to have opportunity to scale up. Let's go with his A2 first, just to, basically ramp up his passive damage. And of course, he has Nature's Wrath on for PvE content.
Okay.
So this is going to ramp that up as well. Let's check out how many debuffs he ends up landing.
All right.
A good amount, actually. 2, 4, 6, 8. He actually lands them.
So he lands he lands debuffs easily against PvE. Obviously, they have less resistance, and you might be able to get some 200-300 accuracy with a bunch of HP. So he landed a bunch of debuffs, especially against Hydra.
All.
One thing to consider.
Unless
one good thing for now.
Something. I think he landed them all. 8. No fears, of course. Thor's going to come in here. Let's go.
1.7 million damage. Let's see what damage Thor does.
So A2, this is the bigger smack. 300, 500, 300,
1 million damage.
500k. Like, those are big hits.
Yeah.
Those are some big hits. 300, 500k.
Yeah, I agree.
Hit.
So that was 1 million damage from Thor.
Nothing can really boom.
Well, let's have a look at Ishiyama.
Since this is going to be a longer fight, he's going to have opportunity to scale up.
1 million, right?
Let's go with his A2 first, just to, basically ramp up his passive damage. And of course, he has Nature's Wrath on for PvE content. So this is going to ramp that up as well. Let's check out how many debuffs he ends up landing. A good amount, actually.
700,000. He's already in not in the best spot. 300,000 less.
2, 4,
but the AoE is on 3-turn cooldown, which is pretty
6,
interesting.
8.
Because it's like you're just gonna spam it, right? Right, okay, so he's not the best. Let's see some results. Results. Here is what we were interested in. Let's have a look at this.
Difficulty. We got Ishiyama here pulling 8.1. And then we got Thor here at 7.
Listen to this guy because he has a very interesting point.
0.5. Now keep in mind that Ishiyama is benefiting a lot from Mikage, basically doing the A1 slams quite a bit. And again, his A1 is pretty strong. One of the stronger hits that he has. So we got Uugo.
Ishiyama is benefiting from Mikage in the right corner, right? Because she is going to get an ally attack that's from Shadowkin Faction Wars. But imagine if you have, let's say if you have Ninja. Imagine the damage Ninja can do with Lady Mikage. And here Ishiyama is having 8 million and Thor is having 7.5 million without Lady Mikage. and he's also doing pretty good without that.
But yeah, let's quickly run some basically quick battles and see what kind of damage output these guys can
Yeah, let's
do.
have a look at this. This is interesting.
Yeah, let's do some auto battles and see what the damage spread is for these guys here. Just gonna move my head.
Oh, thank you. We can see better now.
Full 1,000 turns right away. This is brutal difficult.
Brutal difficulty. Ishiyama with Lady Mikage 120,000. Thor without any kind of like support that lets him do an extra basic or something, 112. So I'll let you decide on that. I think the comparison is actually already settled. Ishiyama the Immovable, for me personally, it's not worth it. But I want to talk about something interesting here. Hell Hades. The name of this video is This Fusion Smacks. So what he's saying is that this fusion is super strong. Let's have a look at his build. The build here. Hey, what's up, mama? My cat is trying to get in the recordings. Say hello. Okay, let me finish my recording and then we can play. Look at this. 135,000 HP. This nuker is an HP based nuker, but 135,000, bro. 220 speed and 300 crit. For reference, I'm a mid-level game. My account is like mid-game. For reference, my HP-based nuker has 72,000 with 280% crit damage and some speed. I'm missing, what, 70,000? For reference. Now think about your own account. And let's have a look at the damage.
Hit, okay? We've got Savage Gear on, we've got Helm Smasher on, we've got the Cat's Gaze. We're already ignoring defense with that Aether anyway.
He's also having good gear. He's ignoring 100% defense with this gear. Also think about it this way. Can you get this type of sets?
We should be doing pretty close to true damage here when we hit.
Get ready for raid, maximum damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to skip that because I don't know if the sound is copyright free or not. Full damage mode. Let's look at the team real quick. We have debuffers as well. We have debuffers as well in this team. Consider this. Every time you watch this content creators, think about everything. Do they have debuffers on the team? Do they have buffers? For example, increased attack or increased HP. Probably there's not many because I just said you cannot really increase the damage of HP nukers, HP damage based nukers. But they have a debuffer. Look at all these debuffs on these guys. They have defense down, they have weaken.
A2 now. This is an irresistible set of debuffs firstly, because of the amount of debuffs we've got on the enemy.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 debuffs going out there.
A bunch of debuffs on the enemy. So this guy is gonna be full hitting everyone. Also, he has 135,000 HP and 300 crit rate. Crit damage, 300% crit damage. So who the f is gonna get all this builds? Who's gonna get the best build? Oh, who's gonna get this build on him?
Yeah, plus a smack.
Obviously, everybody's getting deleted, right? I wanted to make this comparison fair and square, so you can understand exactly where you will be with Ishiyama, because if you want to hit like this and you want to delete everything, you need to have the best in slot gear, team. You need to debuff everybody before attacking. So yeah, hopefully this puts things in perspective for you and gives you a better idea on if you should get the Ishiyama or not. Because with that type of damage, you will be like, oh my god, this guy smacks. Although, what about your account? Do you have as much HP? Do you have as much crit damage? Do you have teams that can help him get all the debuffs up, defense down, I don't know, weaken, hex, whatever? Because if you have all this, yes, he will hit hard. But what about other HP nukers? Definitely, they will hit even harder. This is not a rant about the champion. If you don't have any other champions better than this guy in your account, if you like basically started 2 months ago and you have no HP damage based nukers, yeah, obviously this will be an improvement for your account. And with this being said, guys, this is my opinion on Ishiyama. I will not go for him, I will skip him. For you, I'll let you decide. After watching this video, maybe you get a better idea on how good is he or not. Besides that, we have a new promo code, and this new promo code it's gonna give you an amazing S tier champion, Madame Serris. She's very annoying in arena, that's for sure. I'll leave the link in the description as well, so you can watch it. You can watch the video and get yourself all the free stuff. You can get up to 2 free legendaries. Pretty epic. Alright, I was Mr. Man Plays. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.